Talk to me. WSRadio.com.
Welcome to Comics Talk Comedy with your hosts Jeffrey Bilodeau and Jesse Egan.
All right.
Yes.
Am I on?
Hey, now.
I think you got to bump me up a bit. We're on. We're good. All right. We figured it out. Yeah. So
Happy
it's,
days.
Yeah, it's a big day.
Big day.
Yeah, episode 250.
250
Yeah.
episodes.
Yeah.
But when did I join in? Late, right? So
Yeah, I mean, I think not that late. I think I did it for about 2 years.
I got maybe 180.
Yeah. I mean, you've missed. Well, you started on episode 50, and you did episode 1. So technically, you
We'll never have mentioned episode 1.
Yeah. But 4 years here. So it's pretty crazy.
In this radio station right here?
Yes.
Which way to?
Yes, which way to? WS Radio, this is 4 years. So we've done
Impressive.
Probably, almost 150 here. So
We have interviewed from
Yeah.
big names
to little names.
to little names.
Yeah, there was a little while where I was booking bigger names,
Yeah.
but I don't know. A lot of them said no or didn't show up, so it's just like...
Me and Hugo are here.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have
I can't
Hugo.
hear you. Can
Hey,
Is it this button?
can I
am
hear
I?
you?
Yeah. Hello.
Check
He's
check.
on.
Mic
Is
check.
Bijan on?
I'm here. Can you
All
hear
right.
me?
Wow,
Yeah,
two
no.
guests, two mystery guests you surprised me
mystery
with.
guests.
Yeah.
And I never know who the guests are, but to surprise me like this.
Yeah, I
it's
told you it'd be a special one.
I know, and I was trying to guess, is this going to be Dave Wright?
Yeah, because he's in town.
Well, no, Jeff was saying that he wanted to surprise you with people you liked.
Yeah.
So I'm here. And
It took me a long time to think of two people you liked, to be honest.
He took him months. It took him 250 episodes.
figure
and
out.
then he couldn't find any, so me
And
and
then-
Hugo.
there they are. I'm glad you guys could make it.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having us.
guys.
Thank you.
250. I'm glad I think this is my first time being here, right?
In this
think it is.
studio.
To this
You
state-
did,
to
you
this-
did our
to this
very
building.
you did our very first one when we did WS
Yes.
Radio, though.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was on that one.
That was awesome.
You've never done this station, have you?
I haven't done this one. I did the other one.
Okay, but it wasn't when Jesse, right?
Was Jesse there? I don't think so.
This is
No.
a very professional, this radio station in particular.
Yeah. It looks like it, man. We got
Yeah.
another room with a dude.
Yes.
What's up, bro?
Yes.
That's what I mean. We have an
That's-
actual...
that's awesome.
That's Wade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
You guys
Usually
know
we're on
Carlos Kramer, right?
The Lowe's.
I think so. Was that the guy with the limousine?
Is he the guy
Yeah,
that makes,
yeah.
is he the sponsor for Rip Fuel? Is it that guy?
I don't
His
know.
biceps and...
Yeah, he's
him.
he-
yeah,
he-
yeah, yeah.
he's
Yeah,
huge.
him.
He does a lot of stuff with UFC. But anyways, he does a show on this station too.
Oh, yeah.
He carries
Yeah,
the
I know.
station on his back.
Yes, he's big. Oh, you saw the picture I sent you of Carlos carrying Wade, right? Yeah. So-
Literally carrying Wade.
yeah.
Is this the same
To
building
which one?
as the last location? Did Carlos
No.
just pick
No.
it up and move it over
He
here?
moved it physically.
Yeah, Carlos moved it.
Carlos uprooted
Put it on
it.
top of his limousine.
Los, move! And then he put it over
smash.
Yeah, he's a big guy. So, did you have some shows this week, Jesse?
Did a few shows. I felt like I had like 4 in a row that didn't go well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Let's see. Saturday. What do we had?
Saturday.
Saturday was we had our podcast, and then I think that was the burlesque show.
Okay.
I think we did Tango Del Rey and
Yeah.
PB.
Yeah.
saw the
Tango Del Rey and
picture.
PB.
Oh yeah, I
And,
saw that picture too.
It was a good picture. Well, we were following, these burlesque dancers. So I was trying to capture him, but Bijan over on the side, about to go up behind this burlesque dancer, but he just got a better version of that same exact picture.
Yeah, yeah.
With the host who had an eye patch and her giant boobies out. and
titty
she was-
patches.
She was doing like titty patch. She had pasties on and did
She
a
took
whole
the pasties off and
thing.
put them on her eye.
She did that whole act right before I went on.
Oh,
and I was on like almost last.
How did that go?
I didn't think it went very well
No.
for me. No. I
Those
didn't think
variety
so.
shows are always weird.
I thought the first show I did there was better. This one, for me anyway, I don't mean like better. It was just I did better on the first one.
I thought you did fine. It's just he went on super late, and then after these guys that did drums for 20 minutes, and then that burlesque act did real low
It was low
energy music and just kind of slapped her boobs. And
But
then
it was
they
one of
went,
those
Jesse Egan.
Yeah.
That's got to be difficult.
Yeah.
You follow a drummer and a burlesque.
Well, it's not exactly a drummer. It was like
whole
it was
band.
Like
It's
a
like
whole
Stomp.
6 drummers, and they're playing with tether balls on these things. We actually had them on the show once.
Oh, okay.
But this time they were like, "You guys want to hear another one?" And nobody was like, everybody's like, "We actually were waiting for the boobies. You could bring the boobies back on." They're like, "Let's do another one."
So you
Now
guys
we've
ready
got
for November
buckets.
Rain?
Yeah,
one of the band members runs into the audience and goes encore, and then runs back on stage.
pretty much. Yeah.
Played-
That was the longest part of the show. It felt like 20 minutes because
It was.
everyone else is doing like one song, and they're just like, "How about a fourth encore?"
How about a second time of Indigata Davida?
Yeah, really. It was full.
Now our grandparents joined the band.
Yeah. So that was a long haul. But no, I just felt like as soon as I started the set, like the whole right hand side just like immediately picked up their phones to look at them.
Of course.
And I called them out. I was like, "Oh, this is great." And they had like this big lit up ooh la la. Like it used to say ooh la la in lights, but they don't have room for all that. So now it just says ooh. So it's like it's like OOH. And I'm up there. I'm like, Bijan, they should put a big B in front of this for me. It's just like boo la la. I just, I got them by the end, but it felt like the first half. It was also like you're in a bad mood and you're like counting on comedy to like pick you up. Yeah. And you have like 4 in a row that I thought were mediocre. So I thought the show, the Monday show that we had tonight in San Diego was a little
And you got how many left?
mediocre. We have 2 left.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 left. And then we're not back till March something if we come back.
Yeah, thank God. It's
For
gonna be nice.
tonight?
Everybody's happy to have a break at
Yeah,
this
it's a
point.
nice break.
It's like 6 people left on staff. So.
And then you guys both did the Palace last night, right?
Yeah, we did the Palace last night. So we got there in time to see the end of Dana Carvey's set, which I thought was really good. He does a lot of impressions. He did a lot of what Peter Bandick said I do, which is like set up the joke, regular narrator voice, finish the joke in a wacky character voice. Although, of course, Dana Carvey does it much better. He does it much better. But he did a lot of impressions. He did some old impressions that hit because he had a really old crowd. Mm-hmm. Katharine Hepburn and Jimmy Stewart impressions and stuff that, and he did a Barack Obama.
Did you see the Hulu special about his show?
He had a documentary about his
failed show, which had a lot of people. Had like
Was
Louis
it the
C.K.
Dana Carvey show?
Yeah, had like Louis C.K. and Steve Carell and
good comic.
Yeah.
Who? Steve Carell?
Do we not like Steve Carell?
No, he hasn't touched anyone yet. So
Still early.
it's still early.
Well, yeah, we're just in the first few weeks.
The weird thing about Steve Carell, when he touches someone, he breaks the fourth wall and looks at the camera. Talks to the camera while he does
And then an eagle flies across.
And then how'd the Palace go? How'd your set go all right?
I thought it was good. I thought like we were sort of playing cleanup with a really rowdy crowd, and Zach did a lot of crowd
Zach
work.
did crowd work on a really drunk crowd. So
Was it
it's
like a
fire
9:30
and
show?
gas.
It was the 9:30, but it didn't start until closer to 10.
Okay.
And then
This is in the back room?
it was the front room, and a couple of people were left over from Dana Carvey, and they were like puddly level drunk.
So he only did one show?
Just one.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's doing one every night. I think he's doing one.
I think
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, I
something
think
like
he's
that?
just doing 3 shows.
Yeah.
Probably that's all he wanted to do.
I
then.
think so.
That's
yeah.
interesting.
But he was like, I might buy a condo out here so I can perform out here more often. I was like, at the Palace? Really? Okay.
Why don't you just buy the Palace?
Just buy the Palace. You'll be there every night.
Did you tell Jeff about the clean show that we did on Friday for the fundraiser with Mark and Patrick?
No.
Yeah, we talked about it
we?
last week, yeah.
Oh,
where you were like trying to get, because Mark was doing something about vagina?
It was a super clean show, and someone already came up to me and they're like, hey, Patrick was pretty dirty.
Yeah.
Because it was like there's kids there, and he's doing his tennis joke where he goes, I'm blind, but I can't see porno, but I just watch women's tennis matches.
Oh, yeah.
And he goes,
Yeah.
for like 5 minutes.
And I like his Spanish version, too. He's like, ay, papi. Like that's Spanish tennis.
He just goes through all regions.
Yeah, right. Let's do a racist tennis porn joke.
Yeah.
So he did that, but then I think
I was trying to flag Mark because I saw him going into his closer about how you're stuck on an island and you eat people's bodies, but you wouldn't eat the penises. And I could see him getting to that. And I'm like, no! Yeah. And I was trying to jump up and wave him.
And he still did
and
it?
He just
He
goes
could
into
see
it.
it.
And he goes into it, and he says penis so many more times than he usually would, too.
Yeah.
He said it like 8 times. and
Doesn't he
got super
sell
descriptive.
a shirt with like 17 different penises on the back? Bought his house.
I think these look like Canadian penis.
He looks like a Canadian penis.
This is my nana's penis, my tata, the Taco Bell dog penis.
I think that would be perfect.
They were all selling merch afterwards too, which was pretty funny because it was a Mito research thing. Then you go outside and they got like, I was like, hey, I'm here for the yard sale, fellas. You got like all these T-shirts set up.
Patrick went to do a show the next day with Josh Lawson. This was really funny, and they called Josh, and they're like, "Hey, just so you know, we can't do any border jokes." And he calls Patrick, and he explains it. And Patrick goes, "Wait, so I can't do my closer?" He's like, "No, your whole bit is like border
Yeah,
joke."
you can't sell your shirt.
What did he close with?
I don't know. I don't even know.
Pretty sure
I don't know what
canceled.
happened.
Maybe he
probably
I
just.
think he canceled
Hey,
that.
everybody, I don't have an act.
I could see him just buying a Who Farted shirt, trying to sell that.
Needs
Looks
merch,
like a Canadian fart.
Yeah, this fart came from my nana, my tata, the Taco Bell dog fart.
What did I do?
That was my week.
That's good. What'd I do? Wednesday I worked at the store, but it was Sam Tripoli,
Okay.
and he was recording his podcast.
On a Wednesday.
Yeah, they
Interesting.
did like an hour show and then an hour podcast.
Okay.
And it was weird because it's called like tinfoil hat, so they're like
Conspiracy theories.
Yeah, I
Is it
think
with Eddie Bravo?
Yeah, he's on it, which I had never heard of him, but he's like a big name, I guess. Yeah,
Well, he's an MMA guy. He started 10th Planet,
yeah.
and
Okay.
he's a fighter and coach.
But yeah, he did like 20 minutes of stand up and
then sits down and does a podcast?
yeah.
Weird.
Well, there was like 4 different people.
Okay.
It was some guy, I think it was like his first time doing comedy, but he was local, so he brought a bunch of people.
Yeah.
And then Sam did 20 and Eddie did like 25 or whatever. And Sam was like, just let him go, whatever he wants. But then like when we got to like 25, he's like, flash him.
Nice.
And like I knew he was an MMA guy, so I was hiding in the corner and just flashing him because I didn't want him to know
Sam
that.
said too.
Yeah, I didn't want him to know.
You're hiding behind Bryant Faust like it's his arm. Do it. It's him.
It just reminds me of when Rick Martinez did a show and Will F. You Pay Me was on it, but he didn't bring anybody. So Rick told Jonathan Bird to just get him off the stage. So we lit him after a minute. And then Rick was like, you just pull him off the stage. And Jonathan just sat sheepishly at the end of it and just waited. And Will did like 20 minutes.
Yeah, pull him off the stage.
I forgot to tell you, I did have one other show I forgot to mention if we have time, which you brought up Jonathan Bird. Maybe I should say it on the break. He messaged me. Like,
you got to open for Mikey G. I saw that.
Mikey G. I was confused, I tell you. Because he messaged me, you want to feature a headline at the Palace? I was like, yeah. And then the poster comes out, it's like, guest spot at the Madhouse.
Yeah, I
I'm
saw
confused.
that. I saw
This is
you.
a Madhouse.
It's like, hey, I congratulated you for opening for Al Gaffey and Mikey G. We'll back WSRadio.com. Bye.
This is Bill Gruber with BizVid Communications, a Southern California video production leader. We've been honored to sponsor, produce, write, and host many of the fine programs on WS Radio over the years. So we understand how important the internet and your website exposure are. As video producers, we know the tricks and secrets to incorporate video to increase your search engine optimization and business success. Visit bizvidcommunications.com to see what we can do for you. BIZVID communications.com.
I've been bragging about Progressive Medical Center to you guys for years, and I'm so excited to have Dr. Agoli with us because, Dr. Agoli, a lot of people walk through your doors, and some of their biggest problems are they're just fatigued, they're tired all the time, and even though they're dieting and exercising, they cannot get the weight off. Why is that?
It's a combination of poor metabolism, inappropriate eating, but more importantly, it's due to a lack of education and really doing the right testing. A lot of our patients are metabolically compromised. What does that mean? Their metabolism is not functioning. The metabolism is responsible for all physical and chemical processes necessary to sustain life, and that includes energy. And without cellular energy, your body is not going to be a burning machine. Let's get back and teach our listeners to be a fat-burning machine.
It's been a lot easier to maintain my weight since Progressive Medical Center started treating me with all-natural supplements, learning proper nutrition, and that can be you today. No more frustrations about being tired or overweight. So why don't you get a hold of Progressive Medical Center today through progressivemedicalcenter.com.
This is your life, live it well.
Gotham Books presents Marriage Rules by Harriet Lerner. The book Martha Beck calls required reading for anyone hoping to interact successfully with any other human, not just for those in romantic relationships. Get your copy wherever books and ebooks are sold, and visit harrietlerner.com to learn how to change your marriage today.
Which sandwich is healthy and tasty? Which sandwich can come on bread or in a bowl? Which sandwich comes 51 different ways, so it's always your way? A which sandwich. Stop into our shop in Hazard Center. We're upstairs from the Hazard Center Digiplex. Bring in your movie ticket. We will add a free drink and chips to your sandwich order. Or order online at which.com, and we will have it ready and waiting. WHICH, which.com.
Hey, do you want a great price on a new or used car? Hi, this is professional racing driver Don Swanson, and I know a thing or two about cars. I'm talking about Military Auto Center, San Diego's original and only automotive warehouse where low overhead means low prices on your next vehicle. Stop by and experience a friendly and casual way to discuss your car needs. They're located conveniently at 9323 Activity Road. You can call them at 858-831-7887 or online at militaryautocenter.com. We'll see you there.
Talk to me. WSRadio.com.
Welcome to Comics Talk Comedy with your hosts Jeffrey Bilodeau and Jesse Egan.
We're back, second segment. So yeah, I worked that show on Wednesday, and then Thursday was a best of show, and it was good.
It was.
Yeah, because I told you they're changing the format. Wednesday is just going to be the only best of night.
Yeah.
So it's going to be Wednesday's going to be open mic best of, and then Thursday's going to be like promoted, and if there isn't a promoted show, then it's going to be a best of.
Gotcha.
And then
Wow.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday is going to be the headliner.
And when does that start? After football season, I would think.
December it starts.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, in a couple of weeks. But even this week we have Swartzen Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so he's here.
One show Sunday, right?
Yeah, I think so. But
Cool.
yeah, so it'll be interesting. But yeah, best of was good because it's free now.
Okay.
Which I don't know if that really makes a difference, but there was probably like 50 people.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was great, and had a really good set. I followed Jay Mandian and then Alex Phillips, who were basically all talked about diversity the whole time. And then when I went up, I said, well, that ends the diversity part of the show. And then I just talked about, I opened up with my Maine joke because I was like, I was from Maine. I didn't understand anything that he was talking about because we are not diverse at all.
We're divorced.
Yeah, we're all divorced, but not diverse.
We're into high levels of diversity.
Yeah. So, yeah, I just did that joke. I did like 4 jokes. I did like 8 minutes, but it was like 4 jokes.
That's fun.
Yeah, but it was good, you know.
Oh, it makes a difference. You have one good set, I feel a little bit better.
Yeah,
you know?
well, I only go up like once a week now.
Yeah.
So
If you have a bad one, it sticks with you for a
right.
week.
That's what I was talking with Joe Gorilla, because I've been writing a lot of new material, and I tried one new joke, and it went over well. But it's hard when you don't go up as much to do new material because, like, if you're going up just once a week, and then if you have a bad set, then you got to wait another week to do it again, to try to get it back. So it's like so important to have a good set every time.
And then you have that funk in your head, like you're like for a week, you're like, that was a bad one. I want to shake that off. And then if you don't have it, then you have 2 weeks worth of off 2 sets.
You got to Taylor Swift, shake it off.
Just never do new stuff.
It's a perfect way around that. I guess.
Solve that problem right there.
That's a good thing. There's an answer.
There you go.
But Wes Sample, he asked me to do the show in like Baja. That
was fun.
Yeah, but I couldn't do it because he asked me like the day before.
Oh.
Okay. So I was like, no, because you have to be at the border at like 3 or whatever, and it's like I'd have to take off both jobs, and I couldn't do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I like how it gives you like 8 hours advance.
Yeah.
Hey, can you do the show in Mexico at 4?
And he like made like a Facebook post that day, like who can meet me at the border in 3 hours? It's like,
doesn't even have to be a comic, just someone that can tell jokes. Please.
Hey guys, I'm in the jungle of Guatemala. Who can do a quick set?
Because we did it, and we had like there was 5 of us, and then this time I thought it looked like it was just
it was just Zoltan and him.
Yeah.
And I asked him about it, and he said, yeah, it was a lot of fun. But even Zoltan was like, he asked me that day if I could get him to come with. And he was
Can you
like,
come down and do 90 minutes by yourself?
Yeah.
That'd be great.
So I just thought that was crazy. But my only other comedy-related thing I had this week is I called out a local booker of a show.
Really?
Nice.
I was nice about it. Just he booked a comic that used to book a comedy club in San Diego, and when he left, he basically told everyone that he didn't book that because he didn't think they were funny.
Okay.
Which is pretty much fuck you. I'm not coming back. But
Okay.
So this comic, he booked him on 2 shows, and I said, why would you book a guy who basically said fuck you to the whole scene and said everyone's not funny but his friends? Like I said, why would you book somebody like that? And there's plenty of comics that are nice enough to get that spot. Why would you book somebody that's such an asshole?
Yeah.
And he responded,
Did he?
And I just said, it's nothing against you. It's just, I just hate the way the scene is going. And like, why would you book somebody that's so like,
have you guys been through that, booking people that you dislike? Or have you ever been?
Have I ever booked people I dislike?
Yeah. Do you be pressured to?
I've booked people and then I've disliked them later.
Yeah. Okay.
After the fact, I don't think I've booked anybody I've disliked.
I think we've all been on shows that with people we don't like. And we're like,
definitely.
ugh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Well,
you
yeah.
mean you just don't book them again? Afterwards?
Yeah, afterwards I don't. I mean, I won't book somebody that I hate just so they bring people.
Right. And then there's something, saying like being on shows with people. Like I agreed to do a show in like a month, and there was somebody that's on the show that I didn't realize, and I would have said no if I knew he was on the show. Just because it's just like, I don't know.
It's going to be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
We've had those. We've had plenty of those. Yeah.
But yeah.
Those are hard. Yeah. That's a tough one when they book it later and you're like, damn.
Well, a lot of it is like a lot of
that guy.
swapping spots happens a lot where
Yeah.
you people that nobody really likes or they said terrible things about the scene, but they're in LA now. So if you book them down here, maybe you'll have an opportunity.
Well, that's what I asked him. I said, has he booked you on anything? And he was like, no. I said, well, why would you book somebody like that?
You're just probably hoping for the pay it forward eventually.
Yeah, this person's not going to pay it forward.
Does that person's name start with a D? Is it Dana Carvey?
Yes, that's who. He booked Dana Carvey, and I saw Dana Carvey. He shit on the comedy scene.
Why the hell did you book Dana Carvey?
But he did chopping broccoli, and it was pretty great.
Yeah.
He did bring some people, so it was a lot back.
Yeah. Dana Carvey's a bringer.
Dana Carvey's a bringer.
Yes.
Big time.
But yeah, I forgot what else I was going to say. But
Well, we were just talking about our weeks in comedy.
yeah,
Did you guys have
did
a
you
good
guys
week?
go up?
I go up tomorrow at Best Of for the Best Of show at
Where's that?
Comedy Store.
Okay.
La Jolla.
Where's that? Like the open mic?
Best of Walmart.
Like on the show.
Okay. Is that your first time doing that?
At the Best Of?
Yeah.
No, I used to do it a while
Okay.
ago.
Well, I just thought you're not really into comedy right now.
No,
Are you in the contest?
No, is there a contest?
Best
oh
of-
yeah,
Best of
you're
Santee.
right. The best of.
Best of Lakeside.
Oh, I'm in the Madhouse contest. That's
Yeah,
on
you are
Monday
in that,
too,
right?
Yeah, that's on
Beej,
Monday.
you're not in that?
No.
Jeff, you are in that.
Yeah.
And how is it going? You guys are in round 2, correct?
Yeah, mine's is on Monday. You just reminded me.
This might you didn't even forget.
I totally
so
forgot.
clearly you're promoting that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, guys, come see me at Madhouse.
Hugo's
going to
be in the big
Well,
contest.
I'd rather you see me tomorrow at
Not in the contest?
at the Best of show. I don't know. It's just they're both good rooms, I guess.
It's one of the final Sundays there, probably. So
The Best of.
yeah, but they've been rotating in new people. They had Jordan Coburn.
I like her.
And she was on.
She's
the
really
show.
funny. I saw her at the Madhouse.
She was on the Best of on Thursday.
Oh yeah, she's really funny.
She hosted.
I like her.
And she was like the best comic.
And she's
on it.
nice too.
The only thing, the only interaction I ever had is I did a show at the Madhouse a few months back. She was like, "What do you want me to bring me up as?" I said, "Oh, just bring me up as your friend, funny guy." She's like, "I don't want to do that." I was like, "Oh, I don't know." If
He's
she's
not my friend.
Yeah,
Like, you're not my friend, bro.
I don't know if she said that, but she just like laughed in my face. I go, "Okay, don't do that." Then. And she didn't. She didn't say I was a friend, and like that's how I opened up. I go, "Doesn't even want to admit she's my friend for the facade of comedy." So that's
This next comic is my mortal enemy.
yeah, pretty much. But no, what I remembered is that somebody else like posted on the comedian's page like doing a show in my theater. Who wants to do it? And like everyone's like, of course, yeah. And I just put, I'll pass. Just because those things are just
In my theater.
You're on a comedian's page.
Yeah.
Of course, everyone wants to do your
yeah,
show.
500,
You know,
yes.
if they
Everyone wants to do
don't, it just makes.
But I think he was asking who would produce his show at the theater.
Is that how it was?
Yeah, and I was like, well, you should
Oh.
ask those two guys that produce the bar shows.
Yeah.
They do Whistle Stop, and they did one in North Park, and they were both pretty good. You did the one at
Daniel
Whistle Stop.
Delgado and Miles Magnesium.
yeah.
Magnesium.
I was like, you look into those guys because
Yeah.
they take it serious. When
Riff
they
City, bro.
Riff City, bro.
Yeah.
Riff
It was a good
City,
show.
bro.
Yeah, I did it. I did it
Yeah.
a couple
Yeah, it's a
months
good
back.
show.
Yeah, it's
Totally.
good. It's a tiny
So,
ass
like,
stage, but
It's a lot. So we were speaking earlier of beef a little bit in comedy. I think you guys any you remember in the classic days of the San Diego Comedians page.
Yeah, that'd be
that's
like-
what you went on there for, was to see beef, and I haven't seen much of it lately. And
No,
you guys
there's
have all been in certain beefs and over the
there's
years.
just lunacy on there sometimes, and you just like read it, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
that's funny. This guy's wild.
Yeah.
But other than that,
There's a lot of new comics that you don't know, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the beef like we
Well,
like.
I think.
There's-
Well, first off, when I hear beef, I get excited.
Yeah.
So that's just that's just me.
It's always been a wonderful thing to me.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
I flip it up.
see.
Anyways, yeah, I think people have seen like how it can fuck people over because I think I really got fucked over by how much shit I used to talk. You know?
Yeah.
And this is years ago. You know,
So you
that-
think people learn from your mistakes?
I don't want to take that kind of credit, but I think that it really affected me. You know,
Yeah.
and like how much. Not every day, but I hear it often, like how I'm the most underrated comic. Like, what
Yeah.
the hell? I just want to get booked. What is it?
Rate me. Start rating.
Yeah, how do
Get
I
on
get?
Yelp.
How do I get rated? But yeah, I think that's one of the reasons. And I just think it's so, I think the scene is like, I don't want to say blown up, but there's just so many more people that like, it just doesn't
Diluted.
happen. Yeah.
Very
Just like,
diluted.
there's so many, there's, like you said, so many comics you don't know.
Yeah.
It's just, everyone's
But
doing
no
it.
juicy fights, right, Hugo?
No
You ever
no juicy fights.
In the old days, I mean, I remember a comic being choked in front of.
I did get in a fight with one
Oh
comic.
yeah, you choked Daniel Bouvier.
Yes.
Right?
Oh, is that his name?
I don't
forgot
think
his
that
name.
was his name.
Daniel
No,
Bouvier.
you're
Dylan
Bouvier. Dylan Bouvier.
Bouvier.
Dylan Bouvier.
Yeah.
Bouvier.
He quit comedy because of that.
Yeah.
Did you choke him right out of the game?
No, I didn't mean to do
How
that.
did that
stranglehold.
happen anyway? Did
He
we
was-
ever get to hear the origin of that?
He was telling a joke about.
It was a joke
Mental-
that did it?
No, but he was like, it was. I don't know.
Hugo
what it
was triggered.
Yes.
I got triggered. I got triggered and I didn't use my coping tools.
Did you eat a lot of lead paint as a child?
No.
I saw an episode of Law and Order that can cause
That was like-
kind
Lead
of
paint does that?
lead paint.
That was like 7 years ago.
Lead paint
you ate lead
causes you
paint?
to choke Dylan Boisvert.
Was that the
knew?
only comic
You choked him and celebrated by eating lead
That's
paint?
the only comic I've ever gotten in a fight with. Yeah.
Okay. Have you made any comics watch you choke yourself?
No.
No.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Last
Choke
night at the
yourself into a
Palace,
plant.
there was this guy who was super drunk. I think he had been there from the early show, and he was about to fall out drunk. And as he's leaving, Jazz was there, and Jazz said, like, "Yeah, you had enough, buddy." And the guy got livid, and he came back in to fight. And then, he
Why
couldn't-
would Jazz do that? Was he,
I don't
was
know.
he working?
I don't know. That was
Okay.
Stupid. But the guy couldn't figure out the push-pull mechanism of the glass doors to get back into the palace, so he stayed out there and steamed. And I was like, dude, watch this. When Bijan goes out, the guy's going to try to fight him because they're wearing the same color shirt. They're both wearing a black shirt.
Black
and I
shirts.
swear to God, as soon
So
as he
then I
walked
just
out
went
there,
out there.
he walked right. So he goes, fuck that. And he walked out there. And the guy immediately tried to fight him.
So
Yeah.
did you fight him?
No, he got calmed down.
Yeah, by you.
Yeah. I didn't want
I
Jazz
just
to go
thought-
out there. He would have got punched.
I wanted Jazz to go back out there so the guy could be like, I'm seeing double. Maybe I have had too much to drink. And be done with it. You know?
Beat them both up.
Yeah.
He swings and doesn't hit either one.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad. Well, yeah, that's second segment. We got more.
Be right back.
WSRadio.com, the worldwide leader in internet talk. Bye.
A podcast or radio show on WS Radio is a great way to create content marketing. Turn prospects into customers into raving fans. Contact Wade at WSRadio.com or call 866-WS-RADIO.
Homeless veterans and their families are suffering and need our support, but many won't ask or don't know that help is within reach. Veterans Community Services is here to help. Amazingly, about 35% of the homeless in our neighborhoods are veterans with families. Low-income veterans or their friends are encouraged to contact Veterans Community Services and reach out for help with housing and other services. Call now, 800-974-9909.
You may have heard me brag about Progressive Medical Center and just how much they've helped me with my health. And Dr. Goli, one thing that you've helped so many people with is migraines.
Unfortunately, there are millions and millions of Americans who are suffering with migraines and headaches, and they're debilitating because it affects the quality of their life, and they cannot function properly. At Progressive, we get the root cause because we understand that migraines could be caused by nutritional deficiencies, hormonal imbalances, believe it or not, delayed food sensitivities. And once we determine what the real reason is, we put a plan of action together with medication that we get them off slowly, and we put them on an all-natural approach, and the results are amazing.
Incredible. I mean, there's so many people that can say they don't live their lives with migraines anymore thanks to Progressive Medical Center.
And that's what's exciting and rewarding to us as physicians because we help our patients take control of their health, and that's why they're living well.
Why don't you get a hold of Progressive Medical Center today? Don't live in pain. Don't have migraines anymore. Just go to their website, progressivemedicalcenter.com.
This is your life. Live it well.
No family can survive on 2 incomes anymore, let alone 1. If you are supplementing your family's income working from home, then tune into The Cash Flow Show, Direct Sales Radio. Host Deb Bixler brings you sales tips, lead generation systems, and best business practices that guarantee direct sales success. Whether you're looking for a little extra cash or a career change, The Cash Flow Show, Direct Sales Radio will give you proven systems that will work in your home business. The Cash Flow Show, every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time.
Hi, this is Rob Barnett, VinVillage.com, where wine lovers connect. Be sure to tune in weekly to Vin Village Radio for exclusive, in-depth interviews with the who's who in wine and food.
In the military, things can change in an instant. At Navy Mutual Aid Association, we understand because it's our life too. That's why our dedication to serving the life insurance needs of our military veterans and their families is unrivaled. Navy Mutual offers superior life insurance protection without military service restrictions and limitations. A single focus on providing the peace of mind military families are looking for. That's what we do. Navy Mutual, insuring those who serve. Call 800-628-6011 or go to NavyMutual.org.
Talk to me. WSRadio.com.
Welcome to Comics Talk Comedy with your hosts Jeffrey Bilodeau and Jesse Egan.
All right, we are back. Third segment.
250th episode of Comics Talk Comedy.
Yep.
Recorded on this fine Veterans Day.
It is a Veterans Day.
And I was asking in the break, are any of us here veteran? And I thought you would be a veteran since you're in the Air Force.
Yeah, but no, I was in the National Guard, and today I saw that Olive Garden was giving free meals to veterans. So I wanted to validate it, verify if I was a veteran.
You had to look it up to see.
And no, I got to pay for my own breadsticks and soup.
Is that why you looked it up?
Yeah.
No soup for you.
I put 6 damn years cooking meals.
6 years, and you don't even get one breadstick?
Not one. I'm going to pay for all of it.
Oh, my
No
God.
Olive Garden.
I actually went to Red Lobster last night.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you pretend to be in the Navy?
Yes. Yes. That's
Stolen valor for
I
some
protect the
shrimp.
waters.
Yeah.
Protect the waters.
That house these lobsters.
Oh, my God.
But,
dude.
yeah.
That's crazy that you could serve 6 years and not be considered.
Yeah,
a
you have
Yeah,
to
that's
you have to serve active duty for like at least a couple of months.
Okay.
So even though Damien served 6 weeks, 6 weeks, he does not get any free Olive Garden.
He was dishonorably discharged, or what happened with him?
Wow, he got kicked out of boot camp or something. I don't. Yeah, he just kept falling asleep while they were marching.
Like, you can't march with blunts.
Take your beanie off.
Said it was
Trying
boot
to wear-
camp. All I have is sneakers.
He's got Timberland boot camp.
It's not it's hoorah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he headlined on Thursday.
Oh,
at the
really?
store.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, how was that?
He did fine. He went up after Russell, and Russell was a little dirty.
That's a different energy for sure.
Yeah, so it was Russell jumping around on stage and then Damien falling asleep. So it was a nice little variety. But they still stayed there. They stayed
They
to the end.
stayed.
Yeah, so
That's good.
It's a good little show. If we could have 50 every time, it'd be good.
Yeah. Beej, do you have any good shows that were noteworthy that we? I mean, he did great on the.
I was on all the
they
same
love him, the
shows
burlesque
as you.
show.
I went up like second on the show though, so I had a good spot.
Yeah.
So it was super easy. I didn't go after the.
Were you the
Johns
only
and
two comics?
Yeah.
Yeah, they only
They
put two
have
comics and then
extensive photographs of the whole event of everything but me. that's how I know. I did
even the
shit.
photographer
The
just
photographer's
quit
like,
at that point in the
"Nah,
show.
That wasn't really worth one snap.
But there's double pictures of the boobies.
There's
right
like
before you, so they
7,000
cleaned up.
pictures of the pasty tits.
But like, when did you go on and when did you go on?
I went on second act. He went on like 8th or 9th act, but it was like at the end.
But he was the first
I was
comic.
also supposed
I was
to be
the first comic.
Zoltan.
Oh.
Which was funny. By the way, it was funny last night that Josh Lawson kept pronouncing his name wrong.
Pronouncing Zoltan's name wrong?
Zoltan Kazas. Break it up. His name's Zoltan Kazas. And as he's
Zoltar
getting-
Kazbal.
I go, didn't you change your name? He's like, no, it's Kazas. I was like, I thought so. Did
you
he's
change
like,
your name?
Yeah, he's like, he's only one of my best friends. Thanks.
Yeah.
Zoltan just goes up there and throws allspice in the air.
Kazas.
Lou brought him up as, let's give it up for Zoltan Kansas.
Kansas City Zoltan.
That's what he plays, too.
We were talking about how messed up Josh Lawson's own intro was last time when he had Maria Herman.
Josh Nelson.
It was Josh Nelson.
At the festival,
introduced
she
him.
goes, "Give it up for Jeff Lawson."
And it was Josh Nelson?
It was Josh, and we was so mad. And then she goes, "Oh, sorry, Jeff Nelson."
Screwed it up, and that's funny.
So he hasn't booked her since. It's like 3 years ago.
That's funny.
That's so funny.
Stupid, Josh.
I feel like that's the way Lou Brockman would introduce Josh Lawson, you know?
Yeah, I don't think Josh does Wednesdays. He never does Thursdays at the store.
Oh,
but
he's missing out then.
Yeah, so I don't know. We're not going to get Lou intros if no Thursday.
Oh,
yeah,
gosh, he's
unless he
gotta show
switched
up.
to Wednesdays. But yeah, no more Lou intros.
What else was this week notable? The Wood, right? You had there was a big
I
anniversary.
had the
show
Wood.
at
Yeah, it was their 5-year anniversary. Andrew Santino headlined.
And he was great.
It was
I'm
rad.
sure.
Yeah, it was
Let me
just an
guess.
awesome show.
Billy and Greg were on.
Billy and Greg.
Don't bet against that one.
Had to make sure that they make it every anniversary.
Greg actually he printed out one of Josh's posts on Facebook that had like 4 likes, and then Greg burned them and had 24 likes, and he made this big like poster size printout of the post and brought it to the show. He just held it up during his set.
So much effort to troll
So
him.
funny. And then he was like reading out people's Facebook posts and like making fun of them.
Okay.
And
During
he
his set?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And he like read one of Brandon Young's posts, and he looked right at me. He's like, Brandon Young. And I was like, oh, man, I'm not Brandon.
God, I know.
Yeah,
Friends with him, but I don't know. Why.
Yeah, he had
Or
a
I'm
pretty
not him.
sad post. I think he said like, "I love Brandon." He goes, "I love comedy, but I think 99% of the time, comedy doesn't love me."
Oh. I feel like that might have been the thing he read.
I think he
something like
posted
on
that.
stage.
I think he posted that today.
He was a sad one though.
Yeah,
that he read.
Brandon's becoming the Chris Curtis of Michigan now.
The sad post.
Yeah, the sad post. They won't.
Chris has some sad ones.
Yeah.
Let's look. Just kidding.
Greg, but yeah.
Yeah. He needs to go to Cracker Barrel, cheer himself up.
Yeah, I have a couple of shows. You have anything coming up?
Crap. I think we're doing New Year's Eve at the Palace. That's going to be something.
Oh, who else?
George just asked me, so that's cool.
Oh, who else is doing it?
I think it's
Billy and Greg.
Billy and Greg. Trey Stewart. No, it's, I think it's Zoltan and Bijan and Jeff Nelson.
Jeff Nelson.
Jeff Nelson.
Nelson, maybe.
Jeff Lawson.
Actually, he's not doing it, right?
No.
It's probably Zach.
I think Zach. No, Zach's doing it for sure. Yeah. I don't know who else is all going to be on it though. I don't know if they have someone else too.
So George books it now?
He asked me.
Okay.
I was like, all right.
George is the one who asked me too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Well, at least he has some control.
I think Zoltan too. I think he has Zoltan. Yeah, I think he booked the whole thing.
He didn't ask Zach, but Zach's on it somehow.
Yeah, that's a given.
Yeah.
What do I have? I have a couple of shows. I got. I'm doing the last show of the end of the season little show, right?
Yeah, the Tonight in San Diego, the comedy show
Are
beforehand.
you guys
Jeff's-
both going to do that?
Well, not Hugo, but now
Oh.
since we brought it out in front of him,
Awkward.
yeah, you want to do it, Hugo?
Yeah.
I guess.
Both did great.
I'm just kidding. I was going to ask you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I really was.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have that and the contest in the same day. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. so-
Okay, so you come straight over from the Madhouse. then.
Right. Well, no, I'll do the show first, then
Okay.
go to Madhouse
I
because he
gotcha.
said it's pretty early.
Is that this Monday?
Next
No,
Monday.
it's the
Next
20th.
Monday. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
then-
it's going to be at the Jeffrey now, most likely, instead of the Music Box. They moved it back to our theater.
That's right.
Oh.
So it'll be easier. You don't have to drive.
So it'll be right where the
Right.
Madhouse
I can just
is,
park
so that'll be
at the
easier.
Madhouse. And
What's
then-
your guys' strategy this year for the contest? Do you do anything different than you've
Got
done
any
in the past?
songs?
Got any?
I am bringing up a guitar.
Okay.
And never playing it. Just gonna have it around me.
Yeah, I'm just probably going to read people's Facebook posts.
Okay. That sounds
Can
like
you
a
print
plan.
out anything?
No, I'm just gonna try to take it seriously and not screw myself by fucking like yelling at the crowd or just showing up wasted.
Going up on stage during the judges set.
Yeah.
I came that one year. You were in the finals and you won, but you didn't win. Like, I was watching it, and I remember you crushed in the finals. And I was like, Jeff
And
has
someone-
that
they
left.
gave
And I ended up
someone else
getting
won. He got like fourth or something.
I got fourth. I still remember that.
I remember
but
that. I remember that. I think Dick Spinnerberg was in that too. Someone else
Yes,
was in that
and
too.
Dick
that was
told
like-
me that I
yeah.
won.
Someone else agreed. Yeah. And they
And
were
then-
like, Jeff had it. That's
And
awesome.
you know what
We
that
left.
did? That started Dick down the road of conspiracy right there. He
It's
was
like, if Jeff didn't win, the Earth is flat.
Look at these.
No, he brought it up like in another show because I got bounced another time, and he was like, "You had the best set, and you didn't advance." So it's like he noticed twice that I was in shows that didn't win.
Look at you. You're
That's
like,
the tough thing about
it's like the
those
chemtrails of
competitions.
comedy now.
It just like I was in the third round maybe a few years ago, and I had a pretty good set, and
Yeah.
he was like, "You were top 2,"
It's really tough.
and
Yeah.
then you were like, "But you came in dead last."
you hate that?
Yeah.
Well, what
people
pissed me
bring-
off is that they had a judge that I liked, and they like removed him for a judge that doesn't like me, like the finals.
Oh, that was me.
Yes, I know.
I got
didn't-
removed.
Yeah, he got
Oh,
removed.
wait, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I was supposed to judge that one. Too.
Yeah, and they removed
and then I got
him.
removed the day before.
Yeah, and then they put on another judge who
yeah, I
doesn't
totally
like
forgot
me.
that.
So I probably won in the votes, but the judges' votes probably screwed me.
I had something
you know?
similar happen.
So
Oh, that's so funny. I totally forgot that part of it too.
No, because I think it was like this week.
I remember
because I've gotten like remember this day. Like you had your party bus. This is like the Zoltan.
Oh yeah,
when you lost the Zoltan, right?
Yeah.
Because the party bus.
Yeah, because
post.
He had a party Mazda or whatever.
A party Geostorm.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna try to do the things I do.
That's it. That's all you can do.
Material and crowd work.
Tell
and,
the jokes to the
that
people.
that was the worst about that finals is that because I thought that I won. So when they announced second, they were announced third and second, and then first. You think that. I'm half walking up thinking they're announcing my name. Like, get out of my way.
Well, that one at the Madhouse where Jessica Cook told me I won.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, I was in the back and I saw the voting and you won. And then I did not. I came out and the judges had ixnayed that.
Yeah, she's done that a lot. She told me that once too in a contest before. She said, you got it.
You got that.
But I didn't even get like fourth. I didn't even place.
Oh, man.
I was like, get out of here, Jessica.
Stop helping.
Then me and Dan and Eric were out in the parking lot.
Oh,
like,
man.
just complaining.
Yeah, I think they do now. Like they should have judges that don't know the people, but I don't know if that's really a thing because that definitely should be a thing when it's like mostly audience votes, and then you have a judge that doesn't like you. Like that sucks.
Yeah.
You know, for the most part at Winston's, I would put audience vote and then judges vote. But if someone had the best set and the audience voted that they had the best set, I'm not going to change it.
No.
You know, I think that's kind of messed up. That I think the Madhouse does that. They'll screw people just because the judge doesn't like you, you know. And one of the times, I mean, it was my own fault because I just shit on the audience the whole time because I was upset because they let somebody switch and they weren't supposed to let. So I opened up the set with saying like, "None of you done comedy. Who are you to judge us?" So
what are you doing?
I opened with that. So, I shit on them for a good 2 minutes, but I didn't advance. But I remember like the judges were like musicians or something. It's like, how are you having musicians be judges?
I didn't know what that word was.
Musicians.
How do you say it? Magicians?
A bunch of cows to play music.
Magicians.
I can't know if it's a magician or a musician.
Music person. Yeah, there's a music person. I'm not good with words. Oh, the music already. Damn.
Gosh.
You know it's a good musician.
Music.
That's saying this.
Music is playing us off.
All right. We run a professional show here. All right, we got one more segment with comics.comedy. You're listening to WSRadio.com, the worldwide leader in internet talk. Be back in 3 minutes. Bye.
Identity theft costs over $20 billion a year. When was the last time you changed all of your passwords? Don't be a victim. The nonprofit Securing Our eCity Foundation is here to support you. They serve individuals, families, seniors, businesses, and nonprofits throughout San Diego, helping to make a safer cyber experience for all. For more information, visit securingourecity.org or call 619-630-2444.
One person has the power to change the world, impact millions of lives, and leave a legacy for lifetimes to come. That person is you. In the New York Times bestseller, What is Your What? Steve Olsher, award-winning author and founder of the Reinvention Workshop, reveals his proven process that has helped thousands of men and women discover, share, and monetize the one thing they were born to do. Grab your free copy now at www.whatisyourwhat.com/free. That's www.whatisyourwhat.com/free.
Take a break from politics. Tune in and learn something. WS Radio shows are worth your time and are filled with tips and advice. Add us to your lunch routine and we'll give you a meal for your mind.
Are you serious about your music? Are you ready to run with the big dogs? The experts at Pitbull Audio have the gear to get you into the game. From leading manufacturers like Mesa Boogie, Fender, Pioneer, and American Audio. To sound your best, you need the best. Pitbull Audio can deliver in rehearsal, on stage, and into the big time. Dropping beats, shredding guitar, or making the crowd roar. Whatever you dream, Pitbull Audio can help make it happen. We are Pitbull Audio. We want you to play it loud. PitbullAudio.com.
Hi, this is Rob Barnett, CEO and founder of VinVillage.com and the Wine and Dine Show on Vin Village Radio. Do you have a wine, event, product, or service to promote? then contact vinvillage.com to reach thousands of wine lovers across the country. VinVillage connects like-minded wine enthusiasts with unique and exclusive wines, events, products, and services. To learn more, contact us on vinvillage.com. VinVillage is where wine lovers connect.
This is Bill Gruber with BizVid Communications, a Southern California video production leader. We've been honored to sponsor, produce, write, and host many of the fine programs on WS Radio over the years. So we understand how important the internet and your website exposure are. As video producers, we know the tricks and secrets to incorporate video to increase your search engine optimization and business success. Visit bizvidcommunications.com to see what we can do for you. BIZVID communications.com.
Talk to me. WSRadio.com.
Welcome to Comics Talk Comedy with your hosts Jeffrey Bilodeau and Jesse Egan.
All right, we're back. Final segment.
Looking back on 250 episodes.
Yeah, I was going to say, what are some? Do you remember some of your favorites that we've done?
I remember some of the bad ones standing out.
I figured that would stand out for you.
Some of the bad ones. Some of my favorites. Jeez, we had
the roast of Venti was pretty funny.
Roast of Venti. Oh well, we're talking about our podcast episodes.
Did you guys see the video of that?
I didn't see the video of it.
No, but there was a full video. I saw.
Yeah,
that.
he put it out.
Yeah.
It looked good.
It was good.
Yeah, it was good. There's a lot of good jokes in that roast.
I want to watch that.
I watched even professional roast, and I think there were some that were on par or better than that.
Yeah, there were some funny jokes.
I just remember I didn't prepare, and I did better than Chris.
I know, that was the funniest thing ever.
And you
Someone said
extensively preprepared.
The fact that you said it halfway through was funny, because you were up there like, I didn't even prepare, and I'm doing better than Chris. I was like, this is funny.
And nobody roasts you, you know.
You guys made a pact, and
I thought it was a bad idea.
So yeah, Jeff did. He was nervous.
Actually, he was concerned that you would be upset that we weren't roasting you.
Yeah, I was upset.
Jeff was.
Yeah.
Jeff,
how
thought
did you
would be
feel
upset.
about not being roasted?
It caught me off guard, but I didn't prepare.
And
so
then
it was
you
fine.
didn't. And then you showed up late, and I was like, "Fuck him." Then
Yeah, and we're all like, good. We're glad we didn't do anything.
yeah. So even today,
But isn't that a weird thing to be like, he's going to be insulted, we're not insulting him, you know?
Yeah,
I would be insulted if I was on the roast and nobody said anything.
That
about
would
me.
be weird, yeah.
You just got ignored.
I don't know what the gesture. Who came up with the
Well,
idea.
the last time you did one, you didn't insult people. I think
Yeah,
that's why.
yeah.
And then you left. halfway
Adam.
through.
The Whoopi one?
Was it the Adam Opie one?
No, I thought
It
you
was
said who
Adam's
came
idea.
up with that idea.
Yeah.
Oh, Adam
Adam
came
was
up with
like-
the
yeah,
idea?
oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's crazy that because I was I was thinking about people that you like, and like all those guys are like gone. Dan's well, not dead, but
Oh my
you
God.
know,
They all died.
Yeah, like I'm saying, people from that roast,
Yeah.
like Dan's moved.
Chris has never been seen again.
Yeah, Crosby's gone.
Stills.
I texted Adam yesterday.
Adam's in L.A.
So he's so Renee, your old Renee Lancaster,
friend. Yeah.
your old friend. He
I
posted
talked to him today.
He posted this video on Instagram of him like with this original like piano thing, and it was really good. And a lady comments, "Gosh, this is so good. If you weren't so creepy, I would respect you." I was like, "Oh."
Somebody said that to
wow.
Renee.
And someone commented that on his Instagram,
Poor
and I
Renee.
just sent it to. I was like, "Hey, look at this, Adam," and he just big caps.
Oh, God.
I was like, "Oh man."
You've been trying to get Renee to play music on stage.
Yeah, he's very
forever.
talented.
Yeah.
He's a very good magician.
He's a magician.
Musician. Is that
does-
musician?
He does music.
Yeah, he does.
He does good music.
He does cow magic.
He's like the only person I like. Dewey, I always post because Dewey's just old and funny. So, but I always post on his stuff, and then Renee, I'll always just post random stuff. Like for a while, I was just putting quotes from Peter Dinklage. like, I know this guy's your hero. Here are inspirational quotes from your man. And then when I see like any like kind of gay stuff, I'll always put it on his page because he's so homophobic. He doesn't admit it, but he is. Like today, I put like, which Magic Mike character would you make your perfect boyfriend? You have to do like the quiz.
Do you mean Muagic Mike?
Moojik Mike.
Mujic Mike.
Yeah. So I was just like looking at the characters. There's a character character in. You guys seen Magic Mike?
No.
There's a
Not
character
yet.
called like Big Dick. That's his name. So I don't know why they call him that, but that's his
Probably
name.
his hair.
Yeah.
I don't know why they call
It's
him.
probably short for
Guy's
Richard.
an asshole.
Yeah. No, but I've been listening. Sometimes they'll play like old songs on 95.7, and like I loved hip hop from like the mid 90s to like 2000s area because lyrics are so crazy. Like I heard the song from Big Punisher. Remember him? I'm not a player. I just crush a lot. But the funniest line in the song was, "Mama, I'm big. I'll run my dick through your hooters. You couldn't measure my dick with 6 rulers."
Yeah, 6 rulers. I know.
That's a dick at least 6 feet long.
I know. It's a whip. What is he saying?
And you don't even know how many rulers to bring. You know?
Who was the magician who did that song?
Big Punisher. Big Punisher.
Fun.
And of course he's going to punish him if his penis is 6 feet long.
6 feet long. I know.
Plus it's funny to say hooters.
It is.
Yeah.
You don't hear that in rhymes too often anymore.
No.
Or anywhere. It's not a.
Bijan prefers the white rappers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
M?
Anybody that's a white rapper, I'm about it.
He likes white rappers because I don't like white rappers. So
I like to play him when Jesse's in the
whenever
car.
we get in the car,
Bump a white rapper.
Bump.
Lil Dicky. You
Lil
know
Dicky?
Lil Dicky?
No. Was he in
yeah,
Magic
he's
Mike
got
too?
some
Good songs.
He's the opposite.
He's good.
Of Big Dicky.
I don't know him. No.
I don't know why they call him that.
I don't know either. There's some good artists. I sent you a few.
Yeah. You've been listening to
He didn't
R&B.
listen to any.
I know, and I realized after the fact that I sent you you asked for hip hop, and I just sent you a bunch of R&B.
I like R&B.
Is Boys to Men hip hop? No, what did I say on stage? A word that I never hear anymore is privates.
Oh, okay.
I said,
Yeah.
I asked anybody who's a sex addict to raise their hand, and some people raised their hand. I said, well, if you're a real sex addict, you'd have both your hands on your privates. Which was just a random riff, but it was just like, who says privates?
I don't know. Seems like everybody's getting in trouble right now for touching people's privates.
Yeah.
That's true.
Showing off their privates.
Scary. It's a scary time.
Is it?
Well, for an alcoholic that has access to the internet, yes, it's a scary time.
Yeah, because you could be seen as like an assaulter just for
Yeah.
sending wiener pics now.
Yeah.
Doing
There's
any of that
I don't know
stuff.
if you guys heard. There's this. I'll talk about it off the air, but
Okay.
there's a little thing that's going on locally.
I heard there was
really?
a thing locally.
I don't know about that one.
Okay.
I know we have a friend who sent a lot of dick pics. A mutual friend of ours that would do that. Oh,
If you guys are talking about Dana Carvey again, I'm going to lose it.
and it was this thing, and then
He's my idol. Don't
we just-
ruin him.
He dresses his wiener up like the church lady and then sends out pics.
He dresses it up like a piece of broccoli.
I used to have a joke like that where I said I like to role play, but
Yeah.
I'm single, so I have to do it alone. Sometimes I'll dress my penis up like a nurse.
do you remember that joke?
I haven't told that
I
joke
remember.
forever.
I used to have one about that I wear Magnum condoms, Magnum PI condoms. I dress my wiener up in a Hawaiian shirt and a big mustache, and I call my balls TC and Higgins.
Yeah, he just died.
Who, Higgins?
Your left ball. Yeah.
Oh, no. One of them used to fly a helicopter.
Yes.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Higgins passed
The
away.
old-
What do you think about that, guys? Everybody, it's coming out all at
I
once.
just think
touchy-feely stuff.
I think like somebody exposed like George Takei from something that happened in like 1981.
Yeah.
And it's just like, come on. I mean, seriously, like I think there's got to be a statue of is it statue of limited?
I think there's an actual physical statue
Yeah.
made.
It is weird though, right?
It's a statue.
40 years ago, he made a mistake, and now I'm getting
Better bring
back.
it up.
Yeah. So I mean,
Well, I guess it's like it's the environment that makes you more comfortable to bring it out when everyone else brings it out.
Right.
of course,
Right,
but
definitely.
it's just like because there was a story about like Jenny McCarthy. Did you see the thing with her and Steven Seagal?
Oh, well, he's
Oh,
a
what
super
happened?
creep. Steven Seagal like creeped on all kinds of
yeah, I
women.
can see that.
His was like she was on a radio show and she was talking about it. How she went to an audition for like,
He gave her baby autism.
Under Siege.
He had
2
ketoed his
or-
way in her pants.
Yeah,
I don't know what he did.
One of his movies where I guess he was the only one in the audition room when she went in, and I guess she was like wearing a muumuu, and she was like supposed to play this sexy person, and he was like, I can't really tell what your body looks like in this, and he was like, can you take your breasts out? And she was like, just go buy my Playboy video for $19.99, and I get stormed out. But Under Siege 2 was
Then he
like
karate chopped her in the neck.
1996.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
like.
I think it was 94 or 90. It was the early 90s.
Yeah, I mean it's creepy, of course,
Yeah.
but like I can't imagine. I know I've done creepy stuff, you
Yeah.
know, and I'm not happy about it, you know.
Have
but
you groped enough people that you're afraid of getting called
no,
out
I've
for
never
your
groped anybody.
Well, I think that's more of it is the groping.
groping or like forcing. It's
because
a lot of
women send pornographic pictures
What about
too. It's not
asking a girl out more than once? Because if that,
How are you
I will
asking them out? Are you showing up at their house at midnight and knocking on the door, or are you sending them a text?
Are you showing
holding
them
a boombox and throwing a
Are you holding your
rock
wiener
in?
over a plant and then saying, "Please look at me"?
Sending a text.
Oh, okay.
I don't get the whole like masturbating in front of people thing. That's just the weirdest. What do you?
Well,
doesn't
that's
make
not
any
the weirdest.
Well, I guess
No,
it's
there's
not the
weird.
weirdest.
There's a lot weird
No,
stuff.
because
but
you got to understand. I've
power.
talked about being on this fetish website.
Yes.
You know, so for me, it's a little more natural. Like girls want that a lot. Well, I don't want to say want that a lot, but I've been asked to say, "Hey, can we Skype and I can watch you masturbate?"
Oh,
I love this music while he's talking about this stuff.
It's like elevator music.
And we're talking about
Tomorrow
masturbation.
We're gonna beat off into a plan.
It's just it's a tough line.
So Alan Henderson wants to fight Dan Bublitz. Should we get into that?
We'll find out next week. You're listening to WSRadio.com, the worldwide leader in internet talk.
Thanks, guys.
You've heard me talking about Progressive Medical Center. They have helped me feel my best. And Dr. Goli, tell us a little bit about integrative medicine. Why is that such a big deal at Progressive Medical Center, and how can that make me feel better?
Integrative medicine is just good medicine. It's combining the best of traditional medicine, nutritional medicine, natural medicine, and really helping the patient get to the root cause so they can take control of their health and really make an impact to improve not only their energy, their vitality, and just their overall outlook on their health and their life.
I procrastinated for a long time before I finally made an appointment. So why should someone not delay and go ahead and get set up and come see you guys?
Any journey begins with that first step, and that first step means making a decision to recognize that there's something wrong with you. Whether you have fatigue, inappropriate weight gain, not sleeping well, not concentrating, all of these issues, you can get to the root cause.
So many of us here at The Fish have gotten help from Progressive Medical Center. So why don't you find out more from them today? Go to progressivemedicalcenter.com.
This is your life. Live it well.
Hey, do you want a great price on a new or used car? Hi, this is professional racing driver Don Swanson, and I know a thing or two about cars. I'm talking about Military Auto Center, San Diego's original and only automotive warehouse where low overhead means low prices on your next vehicle. Stop by and experience a friendly and casual way to discuss your car needs. They're located conveniently at 9323 Activity Road. You can call them at 858-831-7887 or online at militaryautocenter.com. We'll see you there.
Do you want to be a professional coach? Are you in business trying to make a real difference with people you manage or work with? Have you started a coaching practice that isn't quite getting off the ground? Get the skills you need to be a successful coach today with the Coaches Training Program from Accomplishment Coaching. The Coaches Training Program will show you how to help others focus and be more fulfilled. Whether you want to improve your company's bottom line or create a thriving coaching practice, Accomplishment Coaching can give you the distinctions and practices you need to coach others effectively today. Accomplishment Coaching has spent 6 years developing a cutting-edge coaches training program that will have you ready to coach people professionally in just 12 months, and you don't have to take time off work to do it. To find out more about the Coaches Training Program, just call 1-888-548-6813. That's 1-888-548-6813.
Hey guys, CS Keys here to introduce you to San Diego's #1 health meal prep provider, Fresh and Fit Meals. With over 40 menu items to choose from, several pickup locations all over America's finest city, made and delivered fresh, never frozen. Save on time and money. Super convenient and improves the quality of your life. Just visit the website, freshandfitmeals.com, for all the menus and the pricing. Or give them a call at 858-805-5949 for more details. Remember, you are what you eat, so you might as well be fresh and fit with Fresh and Fit Meals.